Welcome to a cold and windy Western Province Cricket Club where we have the Under-18 Girls Cup section between the Raptors and the Royals. Raptors started off nice and composed around the back, looking to build a few phases early on. Nice little overhead down into the bottom corner for the Raptors. It looks like that one was just being collected and will run over the sideline for a Royals hit. Seen a lot of creative use of the aerials so far this tournament. It's been a real asset to some teams, being able to milk short corners or even penalty strokes at times with players engaging, trying to break down play, and see another great use of it there. And now the Royals coming away with the ball. A lovely transfer across the field, winning the free hit. That one won't find a high-lying striker, but another good passage of play from the Royals. You can see both teams building up nice phases, but just struggling to connect with the players up top. As now the Royals look to build up, put a few high phases together here. A lovely little ball into the midfield. Great use of the width, but unfortunately that one will just roll over the sideline. A nice little bit of play from the Royals. It is really crucial that they're using that centre link role just to suck in a few of the defenders and create some more width on the outside. Nice work from them. As now the Raptors with possession. A nice little intercept from the Royals. Unfortunately, just couldn't get a hold of that one and it'll run over the baseline for another 16. Great high pressure from the Royal side here. Really looking to put the Raptors defenders under maximum pressure, looking to turn over the ball. As you can see, their centre forward cutting the pass between the two centre backs, forcing them to go straight into the midfield, where it looks like they've created a bit of a pocket, but well executed from the Raptors centre link there to get them out to the side and win possession high up the field. Another little aerial over the top. Unfortunately, that one won't be collected, but now Royals under pressure, deep in their 23, did well to win the free hit. As you can see, both teams really trying to put as much pressure on the back four as possible, and it looks like there was a free hit there won by the Raptors. A lovely bit of execution of their press, looking to turn the ball over in the midfield pockets, and they come away with possession just outside the 23. Unfortunately, just mistrapping that one, and they'll go again. Royals just need to have a little bit more composure here in the midfield. As we say, that lovely overhead ball thrown all the way down to the right-hand corner for their striker. Ball comes into the D, finds a player around P-spot. Can she finish? Great save from the keeper. Second attempt and just wide of the upright. A lovely bit of skill there from the Royals. And another use of this overhead that we've seen be so effective, especially the win with the Royals at the moment, allowing those overheads to just travel a few extra meters. And it's a massive gain. As now the Raptors straight back on the attack down the right-hand side, heading towards T-point, wins the free hit just outside. They'll be looking to move this quickly. As they do, umpire deems it to be 5, attacking along the baseline. Shot comes in, and a short corner is won. A great little bit of counter-attacking play there from the Raptors. Started all the way back in their own 23 with a 16, and now they have won themselves the first penalty corner of the game. It looks like it is the number 25 there, Annie LaRue for the Raptors. That wins her side the first short corner of the game. First call, so it is. Just missed the drag flick collection there. Raptors still come away with it. Ball at the top of the D. Shot comes in. Great save from the keeper as that one just goes past the upright. Raptors still in possession with the long corner. As they're now looking to find some way through this Royal defense into the D. Couple of tackles coming in. And a hit out is one from the Royals. Great defending. Another massive aerial comes through here. Looking to find that high-lying striker. Raptors defenders on it. And a great turnover by the 56 from the Royals. As they come away with it now. Down the right-hand side. T-point entry looks good. Ball into the circle. Finds a striker. Top D. And I think that would be a short corner. The second short corner of the game. It is really end to end here. As now the Royals have an opportunity to open their scoring account. Double castle set up here for the Royals. Flicking with the wind behind them. See what they have in store. Flick comes in just over the upright. That will be a 16, I think. Long corner it is. Must have taken a little deflection off a first wave runner. Great work from the Royals, and Raptors now come away with it once again. They really have looked good on the counter-attacks this far this game. And fortunately, just the number 122 there dispossessed by the Royals as they now look to attack through the middle. But once again, Raptors on the counter-attack. Takes it to the outside. Here you'd like to see a ball in, and there it comes. Ball's across the face of goal. Great save from the keeper. Raptors still coming away with it on P-spot. Couple big tackles coming in there, and it looks like a 16 has been awarded. Royals really do seem to be looking to take this free hits quickly and use the advantage of the Raptors tracking back. But as we say that, Raptors once again on the counter-attack. Down the right-hand side. A great bit of defensive work from the 79 of the Royals there. Of Mia Andrews. From Herschel. She is part of the Western Province under 18A side and showing her strength there. As now, the Royals chasing down a ball on the right-hand side. Well collected by the right wing. Looking for a ball in. And they do get it. Unfortunately, the Raptors come away with it once again. Now the Royals. Great tackle inside the circle. They have an opportunity there. And a long corner seems to be being awarded. There's a really fine line there, and I think the umpires dealt with that perfectly. Obviously, when you clear the ball over the baseline, it would be deliberately it would be a short corner. But here we go, ball across the face of goal. Unfortunately, no one got on the end of that, and it rolls to safety for the Raptors as they now once again go on the counter attack. We've seen a start of the game. First 10 minutes has been really end to end. Both sides playing very expansive counter-attacking hockey. It's lovely to watch. A spectacle for all those here at Cricket Club and those at home. As now we see Raptors come away with it once again. Great little carrying work through the midfield. Finds a striker on top D. Carries to P-spot. Shot comes in just wide. Lovely, lovely play from the Raptors there. As they really are showing their flair on the counter-attack. Looking for those small interconnecting passes. Finding their strikers. And just not being able to execute in the final quarter at the moment. As the Royals now come away with the ball down the right-hand side. Looking for a direct ball into the circle. Fortunately, no one could find that side. when you're looking to play those direct balls in, you're generally looking to find someone around P spot towards far post. That's generally gets the defenders on the wrong foot, and you can often find a little half gap there. And you see that's what the Royals are trying to execute. Just missing their marks on that one. But now they set up their high press. You see massive gaps in the midfield as the Raptors will be wanting to work this one out the side. But there we go. A lovely press from the Royals. Gives them possession once again in the 23. And it looks as if the free hit just outside has been awarded. Here they go once again. Moving the ball 5. Ball comes into the circle. To the captain. Can she find a foot? And a short corner is awarded for another stick tackle from the Raptors. Really great work from the captain there of the Royals. As we've seen a flick from them, just taking a deflection over the crossbar in their first short corner. What will we have in store for the second one? Once again, double castle set up. See, time's up, so all the players now come up to support their attacking unit. Ball comes in, second castle it is. Slip to the left, flick comes in, great save from the keeper. And if that ball leaves the 5, which it has, that will bring the end to the first quarter of a cracking encounter between the Raptors and the Royals under 18 Cup section. See you after the break. Welcome back to the second quarter of this clash between the Raptors and the Royals. We still remain goalless. We've seen very aggressive styles of hockey as the Royals now come away with the ball around the top of the D. And I think they've won themselves an early short corner within 30 seconds of the restart there. Great work from the Royals, turning the Raptors over high up on the field and eventually winning the short corner. We've seen a flick off one from the Royals. Just took a deflection and went over the crossbar. Second short corner, we saw Castle 2 looking for a deflection. Once again with the wind behind them, what will we see from the Royals? First Castle it is. Slip to the left. Looking for a deflection. Great save from the keeper. Umpire blows a whistle and it will be a hit out. That was great work from the Raptors goalkeeper of Joni Talliard. Really great work on the floor there, making sure nothing can come through. And And once again, we see a high press from the Royals. Turning the ball over high up on the field, trying to find that center forward. Well dispossessed. There's a 50-50 ball, goes into the midfield. Once again, won by the Raptors. See a replay here. Great work from Joni. Really making sure that she covers that quick shot off and back on her feet to save any secondary shot. Really good work from the keeper there. Royals have definitely got the upper hand so far in this quarter, winning a short corner within the first 30 seconds, and now continually turning the Raptors over high up on the field and dominating the possession stats as well. See the Raptors committing lots of numbers to this bottom right hand channel. They'll be looking to turn the ball over before it enters the D here, as now ball comes in. Great defensive work there from the number 79 of Alex Wilkin, as she now gets the ball up to the high-lying striker for the Raptors as they come through. Dispossessed by the Royals there, and a little bit of a harsh tackle coming in. A stern warning from the umpires. Raptors seem to be playing a lot on the counter-attack, but at times just seem to be rushing the passes that they're making. I'd like to see them just have a little bit more composure in that midfield, maybe hit a link and build it up around the outside. But of course there are merits to being direct. You catch your opposition off guard and generally can find yourself with the numbers up, as they do here on the right hand side. Ball comes into the midfield. Great defensive work once again from the Royals, but this one finding the number 57 of Lauren Whittaker, dispossessed, as the Royals now once again attacking down the right hand side. Coach Denzel Dolly shouting the orders from the side. As you can see, all the players on the bench looking fairly cold. Another aerial comes in from the Raptors. Well picked up by the Royals as they'll look to counter now down the middle, winning the free hit. Once again, looking for that direct ball into the circle with two players there just coming together, not really communicating effectively. And ball rolls over the baseline. Looks for a long corner. That one just lifted dangerously, and the Raptors do come away with it. Another aerial comes in from the Raptors, turned over once again in the midfield for the Royals. Ball into the circle, picked up. Great work from the number 133 of the Royals there, just to open, receive that ball, find a foot, and win her side. The fourth short corner for the Royals. Second one of this quarter. They really have been the dominant side in the second quarter. I don't think that the Raptors have had a successful outlet. Just shows the high quality of the Royals press. Really putting maximum pressure on these Raptors defenders. And now they have a chance to open the scoring here. Injection comes in. Goes all the way out the 5. This shot now can be lifted. And a lovely piece of defensive work there from the number 25 of the Raptors. Great turnover for her side. And now let's see if they can build a few phases and work their way high up the field. The great pass does come through to their right wing, but well dispossessed by the Royals as they now look to change the channel. Royals come away with it down the left hand side. looks for a one-hand backstick, but unfortunately not getting hold of that one. A bit of a coach killer. We know the coaches would have really liked a little bit of a controlled front stick pass there to around T-point region for the forward to collect. So I'm sure the Raptors coach isn't too happy with that. And as we see it though, they're coming away with the ball once again. Great ball all the way across, but just not picked up by the left link of the Raptors. But Royals do come away with it. Free hit just outside the 23. Royals now looking to build up play. Lovely little 1-2. Just mistrapped that ball in the midfield. Is now the Raptors, who have shown how dangerous they can be on the counter. Look to come through the middle. Little midfield scrap, but Raptors do come away with it once again. And great defensive work once again from the Royals as they clean up. As we're seeing a real end-to-end game once again here between the 23s, both sides really playing expansive hockey, trying to get the ball across their defensive lines. But great defensive work from the center backs of each side, just delaying that tackle, waiting for the attacker to give them a small look at the ball and then stepping in for the challenge. As we see now, the Raptors applying a lot of pressure onto the back four of the Royals, but just a bit of a stick tackle, and that will give the Royals another go at it. Great transfer from the Royals as they'll now look to hit a play in the midfield. Turned over by the Raptors. Great little drop pass there. A little bit isolated here as the Raptors link, but a great run down to the T-point. Ball comes across the D, and a short corner is awarded, the second of the game for the Raptors. After struggling to get out of their half in this quarter, they'll be delighted with that passage of play. And now the Raptors discussing what is the mastermind, what is the master stroke that they can do to open the scoring in this tight encounter. Great stop as we see a flick coming in just wide. They were definitely looking to hit the injector on the deflection there. Great little piece of attacking work, and now another massive aerial from the Royals. Well gathered as they now come into attacking down the right hand side. A great little bit of defensive work from the Raptors as we see a replay coming now of that short corner. As you'll see the injector coming from the left of your screens, looking for a touch and just not getting that. But a great work from them as they now, Raptors down the middle, options to the left. Great tackle from the Royals, just applying the pressure on the ball. Nice little jab tackle. A jab tackle is one that's loved by many players and coaches. It allows you to challenge the ball without getting out of position too much. And if you do miss the ball, you are still in it with your body position and able to make a secondary challenge fairly soon after that. As now, Royals moving the ball 5. Ball comes into the circle. Doesn't take a deflection. A really dangerous ball there. Many Royals forwards unmarked in the D. Unlucky with that one. You'd like to see the Raptors defenders a little bit tighter there in the D. But now they do come away with it down the left hand side. Great transfer into the midfield. Great intercept from the Royals as they now once again come down on the counter. A little bit of a trip there. As we see lots of double turnovers, which has been a feature of this game. Both sides not really putting more than 5 or 6 passes together. And that shows the franticness of the attacks of both sides. I'd like to see a bit in the second half of both sides just composing themselves around the back as we do here. Lovely ball into the midfield as the Raptors come away with it. Down the right hand side, they've had a great success from entering from this right hand T-point, but well swept up by the Royals players as they carried to safety with just 20 seconds on the clock. They'll be looking to win the free hit on the right hand side here. Turned over by the Raptors. 10 seconds on the clock. What can they do? Ball comes into the circle. Mistrap by the Royals player. Just lifted there from the Raptors striker. And that aerial should take us to the end of the first half, where we still remain goalless between the Raptors and Royals under 18 Girls Cup competition. It's been a cracker. Don't go anywhere. See you after the break. Welcome back to West Province Cricket Club, where we have the second half in this clash between the Raptors and the Royals, the under 18 Girls Cup section. Both sides looking for their first win of the tournament, having played yesterday afternoon. We've seen a dominant performance from the Royals. Raptors, however, are deadly on the counter-attack, looking to exploit the space in and behind the Royals defenders with their aerials, as now the Royals once again come away down the right hand side. Committing numbers of the Royals. Can they win the free hit here? They do so. And now we'll see them looking to fire a ball in. Great defensive work from the Raptors as they come away with it, smothering yet another Royals attack. But now a little bit of concern down in this bottom corner, not giving the 100% passes that I'm sure the coaches are asking for, but they do still come away with it. They'll be looking to find a foot in this corner just so they can set up a little bit higher on the 16, which they do win, and they'll have another go at the outlet. Really see the Royals players putting maximum pressure on the Raptors as they turn the ball over just on the 23. Lovely pass comes into the D, but well deflected by the 138 of the Raptors, saving her side, as now the Royals with a long corner. Attacking down the left hand side now, the Royals. Lovely bit of aerial skills from the captain. Winning themselves just a free hit outside the D. They'll need to commit a few more numbers there, as they have to, of course, move the ball 5 before it enters. And ball comes in for the Royals along the left-hand side baseline. Great save from the keeper. Couple tackles coming in, but it is the Royals who come away with that. And another short corner, the 5th one of the game for them. We see the number 90 of Jenna Jamali and the number 79 of Mia Andrew lining up on top D. Ball comes in. Flick to the right. Well saved by the keeper. And a stroke is awarded. That looks like that might have hit the postman on the line. Great flick coming in there from the number 79 of Mia Andrew, playing Western Province under 18 here. And the flicker for them in the recent IPT did really well, as now the Royals with a stroke. Lovely conversion under the pressure. Cool, calm and collected. Bottom right finish just above the backboard, as the Royals open their scoring here at Western Province Cricket Club, courtesy of a lovely flick from Mia Andrew hitting the postman, and a finish coming from the number 133 of Caitlin van Bugsbergen. Royals eventually getting the goal that they've been so hoping for, but now Raptors looking dangerous in the circle. Ball comes in. Once again, falls kindly for the Raptors. Picked up by the keeper, and that one unfortunately just being lifted. Umpire deemed it to be dangerous, and the Royals do come away with it. Raptors seem to be applying a lot more pressure now, being 1-0 down. They know they're chasing the game, as we see a full court press coming in now from the Raptors. Great little bit of defensive work from them, but unfortunately the Royals do come away with it. Once again, taking the free hits quickly. Great change of channel as they look to expose the space on the outside. Another quick free hit taken by the Royals. Really great use of the advantage of going forward, and especially taking free hits quickly. It allows them to get numbers forward and in an attempt to try and catch the opposition defenders tracking backwards. But now Royals once again on the counter attack. Ball comes in just out of reach of the center forward, but it certainly looks as though the Raptors have been woken up here and are looking for that leveler. Great little receive in the pocket there for the captain. Lovely work up the line from Royals, but dispossessed. And now Raptors once again down the left-hand side. Great defensive work from the Royals. As we've seen, they've really been solid around the back, not making many mistakes at all, shutting down any direct balls and any counter-attacks that the Raptors might throw at them. A great show of defensive work from them as they now set up the press. Full press gets implemented here. Turned over once again by Royals as they now get themselves another circle entry. Mistrapped. You'd like to see that ball probably heading towards far post, especially it is difficult for Caitlin there, tracking backwards to try and receive that ball coming at her heels, and you had a person on far post. But great work as they now once again look to turn over the ball nice and high. That ball just popping up and the Raptors come away with it. Another great aerial thrown out to the outside. But another great shave from Royals. Turned over on the outside flanks. Lovely overhead thrown by the Royals down into the right hand corner. Can Caitlin get there? She does. Great bit of aerial skills from her. She earns herself a de-entry and a short corner for a stick tackle. That was a lovely piece of aerial skills from the captain of Caitlin van Binsbergen. Little inside up and down. Then along the baseline to win herself and her side their sixth short corner of the game, looking to double their lead. Great little bit of aerial skills there, just getting the ball up and then riding the tackle to win the short corner. Once again, we have the Royals lined up at the top of the D. Flick goes to the left-hand side of the goal. Looks like it's another re-award for another tackle. I think that was Caitlin again. Just flicking it nice and low into the bottom left-hand corner. Probably looking for that deflection off the injector, but here we go. Royals once again. To Mia Andrews. Slips it to Caitlin. Ball comes across and a great finish from the injector. Textbook stuff there from the Royals. Slip to the right. Across the goals, back to the far post for the injector to tap it in. Really great stuff from them. Looks like that was the number 90 of Jenna Chamali, but we'll see a replay here. A great little slip from Mia to Caitlin, who just finds it past the keeper's right foot there to the injector for a little easy far post tap in. Textbook stuff from the Royals as they now double their lead 2-0. For the first time this game, we see the Royals just sitting slightly deeper here. They want to conserve their lead, and what that also does is it allows them to have a little bit more space to counter into behind the Raptors defenders. At times when you're full courting so often, you're attacking into the back four all the time. There's no real space for any penetration behind the back four, as they'll be looking to probably find a high-lying strike as soon as they do turn that ball over, and it just gives them a little bit more space to work with in front of them. But now, Raptors. Ball into the D. Great receive and turn. Shot comes in. Just wide. And that one just rolling out of the reach of the Raptors striker there. And it will be a 16. Lovely bit of skill there. The backspace shot coming in from the Raptors. Just not getting it too clean. Or as clean as she'd like. But Raptors showing they are most definitely a threat in this game. As they now press nice and high. Looking to turn the ball over in the midfield. Pocket created. But Mia Andrews, cool, calm and collected. Finds her outside half. She really has been so solid in the midfield tonight for the Royals. Making very few mistakes and distributing with ease. As now Raptors down the right hand side looking for support. Gets it out the back to the number 11. As they now keep going Number 11 of Gabriella Mayer there. Great work on the floor, but that one just rolling off her stick into touch, where we have now Caitlin for the Royals once again on the attack. Great ball, but unfortunately not picked up by the number 96, I think that was, from the Royals. But great turnover from Danielle Rousseau, as now the Royals once again attack straight down the middle. Ball's in the circle, falls kindly for the Royals. Shot comes in just wide. Well picked up by the Raptors player there, and clears for safety, as they'll now set up the press once again. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter here at Western Province Cricket Club, where the Royals lead 2-0 in a cracking encounter where we've seen attacking hockey, defensive hockey. It's been a treat to watch. Don't go anywhere for this last quarter. It promises to be an absolute thriller. See you after the break. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter here, where we see the Royals leading 2-0 against the Raptors in the Under-18 Girls Cup section. A fixture that has been dominated by the Royals through the midfield and have had a goal courtesy of a penalty stroke and a lovely executed short corner. But the Raptors definitely showing that they are a threat down the middle of the field on their counter-attacks, but well swept up once again by the Royals as they now look to counter down the left-hand side. Great little defensive work there from the Raptors as they win the free hit on the right-hand side. They've got numbers forward. They're looking to take this quickly as they go around the outside. Any options forward for the Raptors? Getting there. Looking for support now down the right-hand wing. A lovely ball down to T-point, but unfortunately no one getting on the end of that one. Generally, when we get down to the right-hand side, they would like to see players hitting the T-point region where the D meets the baseline, and that opens up angles, one to top D as well as to that player on T-point. But now, once again, the Royals with a great bit of play down the middle of the field. Now with the number 98 of Kira Joy down the right-hand side, looking for a short corner, but doesn't. Great defensive work from the Raptors there as they paddle that one over the baseline. It will be a long corner. Joanne Leroux on the ball, tries to find their strike on the right wing. Just runs over the baseline, and that will be a 16. Once again, Royals applying maximum pressure here on the Raptors back four. Another great big chuck coming in for the Raptors. Well received by the number 122, it looks like. Maker Mostert as she now works her way down the left-hand side, looking for options. Finds one out the back. Raptors will be looking to find something in the D here. Another double turnover. Raptors do come away with it down the left-hand side. No options forward. Turns out. Lovely inside tuck. She beats one. Ball comes into the circle. Picked up by the Raptors. Shot comes in across the face of goal. Does fall kindly for the Raptors as they'll be looking for something there. But well done to the Royals who come away with it. Once again down the right-hand side. A lovely bit of defensive work there from the Raptors. Just breaking down the play. Allowing her fellow defenders to work back. And now, you see another aerial, which you've seen a lot of this game. Both tactically and to alleviate a bit of pressure out from the back. It's definitely, the wind is definitely a factor here at Western Province Cricket Club. Blowing from left to right on your screen, so behind the Raptors at the moment. As they moving the ball around the back. Lovely low ball into the midfield. Little mistrap, but that works kindly for the Raptors. As they now show their strength down the midfield. Lovely inside tuck from the number 25 of Annie LaRue. Wins the free hit for her side. She'll be looking to take this quickly. There are numbers up here. Annie once again. Ball comes into the circle. Oh, just mistrapped by the left wing of the Raptors there. But a lovely little bit of play from Annie LaRue of the Raptors. Working through the midfield. A lovely little inside tuck. Winning the free hit and pushing her side higher and higher up the field. You see now a replay of the ball coming in. Just mistrapped. Great little double lead from the left wing of the Raptors. Giving her about 1.5 meters of space from her defender. As the Royals now once again on the attack. Great tackle from the Raptors as they come away with it down the right hand side. Be looking for a ball into the midfield. Space on the help side of the field. They'll win the free hit as they still come with the ball down the right hand side through the 107. As now Raptors into the D, and it looks like a great tackle there from the Royals player, but it will be a long corner. Number 25, Annie LaRue now in possession. Goes out to the right. D entry for the Raptors. Ball comes across the circle. Great little step from the number 21 of the Royals. Tasman Chemley there from St. Sips. One of the twins in this Royal side, really showing her defensive prowess. Stepping up to make that tackle. As now we see the Raptors winning a free hit in their own 23. Really has been great work from the Royals in their press and in their outlet. Looking very, very composed, being able to find their play in the midfield, find a player out wide and move the ball up the line. As well in the press, super organized. And turning the ball over in their desired pockets of the field. Winning the free hit here. And now we'll see another attack for the Royals. Looking to exploit the left-hand baseline. A little bit of a mistrap. Falls kindly for the Royals though. Ball gets played into the circle. Well picked up by the Raptors defender. And cleared for safety. Those bobbly balls into the circle can be certainly difficult for the defenders to deal with. And that one just going over the baseline from the number 90 of Jenna Jamali. As the Royals will now set up their press. Raptors have definitely had a lot more to say in this game in the last quarter. Being able to find that play in the midfield at number, I think it was the 25 for the Raptors, and being able to hit the outside half, move the ball up the line. It has been a much better showing for them in the fourth quarter. But the dominance of the Royals has been a little bit too strong. As we see another overhead played to the bottom left-hand corner. Well picked up by the Raptors. As now they'll clear for safety. Great blowing from the umpires there, allowing advantage to be played. And Royals do come away with it, dispossessed. And now the Raptors. Space on the right-hand side. Ball comes into the circle. It's a chase to the line. But unfortunately, the 122 there of Maker Mostert couldn't get to that one. And it will be a 16 to the Royals. Royals once again building up here. Into the middle. Out again. Great work from them. Playing that ball into the midfield just really opens up the space on the far side of the field. It pulls their links in as the links are now forced to make a tackle. But here we go. Raptors once again on their counter-attack. Great receive in the middle of the field. De-entry. Shot comes in, just not being able to make contact there with the ball. And that will be another 16. But once again, Raptors showing their counter-attacking prowess. And just lacking that execution in the D. But great work from them. Another big aerial comes in. Turned over by the Raptors. That one just hitting their foot. And the Royals will go away with it. Ball comes into the circle. Shot saved by the keeper. As Royals once again looking for something. And that is in the goals. A lovely upright backstick from it. Looks like the number. I'll get you the number now. But it looks like it's the captain. The number 133 for the Royals of Caitlin van Bingsberg. A scrap across the goal line. Ball comes up. Caitlin's in the right place here. And a lovely little upright backstick past the keeper's stick side. And that will take the score to 3. As now the Royals come away with it once again. Turned over. But great little turnout. Finds the centre back. High pressure coming from the Raptors now, but well dealt with from the Royals as they find some space on the right-hand side of the field. Lovely little receive. But great little jab tackle from the Raptors there. Winning the free hit. As they will have now the last 2 minutes of the game to try and get something out here. They've certainly deserved the goal. Playing a lot of counter-attacking hockey. Many de-entries. But just struggling to find that last execution in the D. As they now look to come forward through the left-hand side. Winning the free hit. Taken quickly. Players off 5. Yep, another free hit for the Raptors as they look to change the channel. Great bit of skills. Can she find a ball into the circle here? Ball comes in. Left by the keeper. And that will be a 16. That is great work from the Raptors. Seeing them being nice and aggressive, more direct in the circle, but just need to find those forwards a little bit closer to P-spot. That ball just roll over the sideline. A Raptors ball once again with 1 minute left in the game. They're committing a few players higher now. Falls kindly for the Raptors as they now on the attack down the left-hand side. Lovely bit of skills. Just losing it there. And frustrations being shown there by the number 41 of the Raptors. Got the name of Jess. After a long game of hard work and dispossessing herself there. You can see a little bit of frustrations coming through in that tackle. But they do come away with it once again. And we've seen a lot more composure in the midfield here from the Raptors in the last quarter, showing their potential, where we'll see them excel in the rest of the CPL tournament, I'm sure, really finding their straps as a team. And that will bring us to the end of this lovely encounter between the Royals and the Raptors, where the Royals come out victorious 3-0. Stick around for a post-match interview with the man of the match. Welcome back here. We are with the player of the match, Mia Andrews, for the Royals, leading her side to a victorious 3-0 win against the Raptors. You had a dominant display there, especially working yourself in the midfield, finding yourself in a lot of space, distributing out wide. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought we played a lot better than yesterday. I think we used the overheads well, and I thought we getting to play better so we understanding how to play with each other better, and yeah, we're making friends, and we're communicating a lot better today.
Awesome, and we know that CPL has been a fantastic time for all of us, and it's all about making friends, enjoying this game of hockey after the season. What are you looking forward to the rest of the tournament? Learning, having more fun with these guys. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to getting challenged. This was a challenging match. You know, after a week of not playing hockey, your fitness goes down. And also just getting to know new players. I've made a lot of new friends today, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome, and thank you so much.
Thank you.